Carolina, Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Tar Heels will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Duke's offense takes the field. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
There he goes! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At midfield, he's got room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Blue Devils are on the move. The option look. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They've got him looking wide, but they're going to throw it. Flips it out to the back. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage. They got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. It's Jamison. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. And the Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off-play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Brewer. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Hit as he throws. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The play action fake. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Brewer. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Brewer. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the
This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Charlotte. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A little release to the back. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. The Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Breaks into the open. Makes him pass the marker. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success. And it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team. Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. The give on the option. Turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They've got the screen set up. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. And the Blue Devils are marching down the field. From the gun, to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The give on the inside. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. At the 20, he's got space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Blue Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He caught it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Blue Devils will go for it on 4th down. Goes to the option. Quick toss. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. That's reeled in. It's Jamison. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down and 6 from their own 10. Back to pass. Got him downfield. Inside the 25. Stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense will quickly use the timeout. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the fullback. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Blue Devils will kick it away 1st, and will start the 2nd half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Exactly what this defense needed. Listen, they're at a deficit. They talked about at the half. They need some energy. They need to force some turnovers, create some negative plays. What do? 1st drive, get a sack. Nice job by this defense.
The Tar Heels will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Here's the handoff. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The give to the tailback. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. And the Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense getting set for first down.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
After the run, now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it along the sideline. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The give to the back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Hands it off. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And on 3rd down, QBs just have to play a little bit faster. You're anticipating blitz. You know you're probably going to have to get rid of this football just a little bit sooner. I think the quarterback held on to it just a tad long, and that helped lead to the incompletion.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Virginia Tech looks like a legit contender right now. That offense is just having its way so far. They're up by 20 over Old Dominion. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They go to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving.
There he goes. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Fires to the big fella. Across the 45. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So the final period starts with a second down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Unloads to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Brewer. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball is is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Using his legs to buy some time. Past the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make a...
He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Working the middle, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if he's going to run it. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. 8th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to buy time.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. No problem for the offense there. They just took care of business.
And you practice these situations nowadays, you know you're going to go for them fourth most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very confident. You're ready to rock and roll, and they get the first down.
Got the back over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Quick strike complete.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
Trying play action. Oh, he makes the catch. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Got his man quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blue Devils want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. The tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Pocket breaking down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.